Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, you can fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast.
What's cracking, you fucking bush leaguers, and welcome back to SLTP episode 239.
Yes, sir.
It's been a minute, Frank. Welcome back.
Thanks.
A lot has happened. A lot has happened since the last time we recorded.
It's been a couple weeks, right?
A couple weeks. Arizona has come and gone.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah.
There's people that are still out there. Jesse's still out there.
Yeah, playing 35s or whatever.
Yeah, man. We'll get into that. We're gonna make it quick today, but let's round the horn real quick. What are you drinking? Fielder's choice.
Show.
Yeah, we're being huge pussies today. We don't deserve to drink anything nice because we suck.
Yeah.
Our Sunday League team sucks. No, we don't suck, but we should be playing better, Frank.
Yeah. Well, that's a give or take. I'm not gonna make excuses, but
I'd like to blame myself.
You should have got the bun down.
Hey, dude, I don't think I'm ever gonna try bunning again in my life.
But
it's just not. I know. It ain't. When's the last time you saw me get a bun down, Frank? It ain't happening.
I laugh because it's just like
I let the good pitch go, and then I try to bunt the high one.
It's like, but the whole thing is like it could have been the same situation, and without any context, you could have easily popped that ball straight up.
Yep.
And then slammed. Yep. That's why, like, my argument for the person that was having the discussion with me, I was like, we go off of probability.
Probably, yeah.
Like, if you get it down, now it's second and third.
Yeah. Ultimately, you still got to make the play.
Yeah.
You know, we took a couple of gambles where they made the play.
But you know what, though?
And that's just baseball.
We had to just laugh because it's like, no fucking way, dude. Like,
yeah, it's crazy to me. But all good, man. We ended up tying. Our opponent did not want to continue.
Yeah.
We tied it in the ninth, and then we tied it in the eighth, and then they took the lead again in the ninth.
And then we tied it again.
And then we tied it, yeah. They scored 3 in the first, and then that's kind of how it was. We chipped it away. Tied it in the eighth. Then they took the lead again in the ninth, and then we tied it again in the ninth. And then that was it, man. That was it. They ended the inning on a 3-2-3 double play.
Yeah.
So bases loaded double play. I mean, hey, man.
I think he might have beat the play at the plate, but like at that point, it's just like anything can happen.
Lupe had his his meta glasses, so basic.
Just looking straight at home plate.
When you're trying to I don't want to say Lupe's trying to keep up with the trends, but is it basic to keep up with trends? Like being basic. Is basic still even a term?
No, I don't think it's basic in his. I think basic would be like if it's just like something like, you remember the pandas?
The pandas?
Yeah, the Nike Duck pandas. Like they were just white and black, basic pandas. Mm-hmm. Those are basic, and they were everywhere, right? You would see them at work. You'd see them at Disneyland. You would.
But when you call someone basic,
pretty much
basic.
Pretty much, it's like the same thing. But honestly, I think for Lupe, it probably wouldn't be that, given the fact that he's like taking a different approach with it. Like if it was just some dude with like glasses on, like and like
he is just some dude with glasses
but recording it for like no other reason than to just like have for his own viewing pleasure, it would be kind of weird and basic.
Right.
But if
I'm over here looking at those Oakleys like, ooh,
because
but I don't do anything anyway, so
because
I'm just recording myself doing nothing.
He has dad bats and all that stuff, so it's like it makes sense, especially when he's like working on them and he wants to give like a POV of it,
right?
Or even when he's hitting and stuff like that. Just he had 2 good at bats and God, like
got robbed twice.
That shit was crazy.
Well, one he hit hard, the other
it was
like a fucking bleeder. Then the second baseman made a nice play.
I was laughing. Well, he made 2 nice plays because that other one, even though the guys were like talking shit, I'm like, it depends. It's a gamble because you know from playing infield that there's certain guys that will dive forward to try to pick it, and they'll go early, and they're trying to time the hop. Because I've seen it in the bigs and I've seen it in college and I've seen it, but it's always a risk because what happens? sometimes you don't get there on time and the ball just goes right over your glove.
Mm-hmm.
And he just timed it perfect. And I know
that's just baseball, man.
He dove early and all that stuff, but like he timed it right. Like he did what he was supposed to do. Yeah. And like you can't be mad at it.
Ultimately, tie game, Gators, Pirates. I will say they didn't want to continue.
I'm happy with the result just because I know
I wanted to keep going. I'll take a loss, dude. I don't give a fuck.
I think
that's just me, though. That's just me. I want to play.
And I'm just speaking.
We hold on. Just to end my point. We had no game behind us, so we could have.
Yeah.
You know, there was no haste to get the next.
I can't be mad at them taking the tie because I think wholeheartedly we beat them. Because at that point we'd seen everything they had and like they didn't have anything for us. And Saldaña was like pretty much cruising, and he could have probably gone like a few more.
Because we were just absolutely crushing everything, Frank.
Yeah,
but we didn't do shit with the sticks today, man.
But I think we were never like beat. I think we were just having like, if I'm looking at the way we hit the ball and the way they hit the ball, the one ball that they did piss on, or the two, let's say, was the one Marcos hit to center, and I don't know their catcher's name. I think it's just rude. But like
Camarillo.
Just rude, big ass motherfuckers.
Not rude.
No, because I was just messing with them.
Oh.
I was messing with them. I was like, "Hey, bro, what are you doing next September for? You want to go to NABA?" And he's
for
like,
oh, he's the one that hit the grand slam off his last time.
Yeah,
I remember.
But no, it was just funny, and you can't even be mad at.
Nah, fucking big. He had a big dick double to what in the top of the ninth.
Yeah, and
big dick double and his
because we win the game other than that. Like
if he didn't hit that, we probably win that ball game.
And to be honest, just putting the ball in play, we made a mistake. That's what led to the run, and then But just going back to that, I think it's one of those things where it's like I can't knock anybody for taking the tie, and I also can't. I would have kept playing. I don't care about losing either, but I honestly think we probably would have beat them at that point. But at that, and you never know, they might look out the way they did on defense today, because besides those two plays that kid at second made, there were some plays where I'm just like, there ain't no fucking way that dude should have caught that ball.
Right.
Or the steal at third where Hummy picked it, and like the throw threw him right into like Allenbach. Because he picked it, and as he's picking it, it takes him right into Allenbach.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
And that was the gamble we took. I remember like, hey, let's see if maybe the catcher spikes it and throws it into the outfield. He spiked it, but the third baseman caught it somehow and slapped the tag on the
I think the worst part about that is that Hummy was late to third.
Right.
Like, he wasn't there on time because where he tagged Allenbach and where he... Because if you get there on time, he gets pulled off the bag and Allenbach probably goes around him. But since he got there bang, bang at the same time as Allenbach... It just legitimately picked it, went right at him. And I'm pretty sure somebody has video of it, or maybe they don't, but it was just the funniest thing to watch. I'm like, there's no fucking way, dog. Yeah. Like, how many times I like looked up and was like the guy that Kike smoked that ball to right, and he takes 3 hard steps in, and then he jumps full fucking jump, vertical.
That's just baseball, man.
The full vertical and catches it.
You know, there was a time where former host DH was talking shit about he can hit 1,000 in softball.
Oh yeah.
And I tried to. My point with him was always like, there's just no way, because a nice click. Some bullshit's gonna happen like today, where you're gonna hit this fucking piss missile, and then somebody it's just gonna fall in. You know.
And that's kind of like the whole thing.
They're just gonna catch it for no fucking reason. Like it could be the worst person out there, and they'll fucking catch it. And that's just because that's how it goes, bro. Like. Maybe you hit 999, but you ain't hitting 1,000. Nobody hits 1,000.
Not even that. Like, think about the hit I had earlier in the game. Hit and run. Legitimately, second goes to cover the bag. And I just, like, push it right through the right side. Like, I just hit it through the right side and push it, but hit it hard.
Yeah.
But legitimately, the grass is thick, and I'm just lucky that dude didn't, like, he wasn't fast enough to do it, but ball gets into the outfield. I'm just like, damn, that's funny. Because, like, Kike and a couple of, like, what was that, in his first at-bat? The at bat before that, he fucking hit a piss rod to left, and the dude dove and caught it. And I'm just like, come on, dog. We couldn't buy hits today.
No,
we hit the ball so fucking hard in certain cases, and like right at people.
Even I hit one, man, to lead off the game. I hate where we play currently because there's no fence in left field, and so I couldn't really gauge where I hit it. But I thought I hit it pretty well.
Yeah, you hit it pretty hard.
If anybody can vouch for me.
Yeah,
and
I think like on the varsity field, depending on the carry, you probably might sneak it out, and if not, it's probably off the fence.
Which I'll happily take. The way it's been going for me, man, it's been rough. It's been rough for the last couple of weeks.
I think that's kind of like the thing too, just getting through that fucking. I think a couple of times I had to tell myself like I missed pitches I should have crushed.
Yeah, you were late on some stuff today.
Yeah, because I was just getting long. I was just like seeing it, and I was just like, "Fuck, why am I swinging so hard?" And then like when I just get back into within myself, and then I'm hitting the ball hard. So it's just one of those things.
Well, other FPL scores. We tied 4-4 with the Pirates. California Reds, it got crunchy against the Pericos. They won 20-5.
God.
Tropics beat the Heads 3-1. And the SoCal Royals got crunchy on Los Vaqueros, who are winless, 14-0, and continue to be winless. So I'll take it. Yeah, man. We just got back from Arizona. We were so excited to go.
I think
it was cool.
Yeah,
it was great up until some stuff happened.
I think definitely, if I had to like sit here without giving any pretext, there was probably a lack of communication in certain aspects, and on both sides, right? Because it's a two-way street, and there's also like a reason why we do certain things a certain way, and it's like, and why you communicate, and I think that bit us in the ass in the long term. Like as far as like the tournament was, like I seen the competition and everything, and like it's people we've seen before, and some people that we didn't, but like nothing crazy where I was like, oh my god, like this dude's god level. And honestly, we're playing in the national. It's not like we're in minor or in the open. Yeah, we're kind of like a tier below that. I'm not saying like the competition sucks or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like,
don't want to offend anyone, Frank. Please don't offend people. People will get very butthurt.
Well, like the whole thing is that like all divisions are pretty competitive depending on how you break things down. So like, for example, Rookie American, right?
Yeah.
They had 16 teams.
Which was fucking dope.
Yeah, which is awesome. Cool because then you have to play. But then at the same time, it's like you lose one game, you lose two games. Like there's only 4 teams or 5 teams, 6 teams, whatever it may have been like getting in.
They did 8.
Okay, so let's say 8.
Which is dope.
So half the field.
You get your 5 and then you get your quarter and your semi, you know?
So it's like cool because then you end up with like 7-8 games, right? Essentially like that. So which is super cool, but at the same time, you also know that if you don't take a team that handles that many games, you should be fucked early on.
Exactly.
So that was my thing. National was cool because everybody made playoffs, but the 4.
Well, that wasn't cool.
I didn't really care.
I cared a lot.
I think it's
there's no urgency to win.
I think
even though we went 3-1 and we managed to get the 1 seed, we got bounced in our first round.
But I think that's bad planning, bad communication, and then just like also a lack of knowledge when it came to certain things.
Well, a lot of shit came a lot of knowledge came my way while we were there.
But that's why you have to kind of take it as a learning experience.
Big time.
Like, what did you tell me? Just like, what did you tell me right now when I was having a conversation with somebody? You just
got to flush it.
Flush it, yeah.
Just flush it and move on to the next.
Because there's like certain things that were out of our control.
There's some stuff I'm not going to be able to flush for a while. Like the toilet's clogged. Yeah. So I'm not going to be able to flush it.
And that's fair.
As far as what happened out in Arizona, I was like,
and then I think you can't flush it because then it's kind of like, it's not like unforgivable, but it's like one of those things where you can't like let it. What's the best way to?
Can't let it eat me up, but I can't like forget about it. Like
you can't build off of it in a sense, in a positive way. You kind of like only really have to sit with it and stew, but like be ready to flush it when it's time. But it's like I'm having a hard time finding the words, but
there you go. The microphone's in a better spot now.
Yeah, so pretty much it's just like one of those things where.
Yeah, man. So ultimately. We went 3-1 and we lose in the semifinal, but building up to that, like leading up to all that, like we go to Arizona, everything's all fine and dandy. We win our first game against the Cluster Bombs, 11-6. We only played the one game that day, and then the next day we played Tiburones, played the homies over there with Tiburones
at the Arizona Diamondbacks and Colorado Rockies complex,
which was nice as fuck.
We played on the Diamondback side though.
I thought we were gonna get rained out because it was raining that morning.
Yeah.
But now we roll up. We ended up winning 18-8, but like that score doesn't dictate much.
Nothing.
I think we were just shit was falling, and then we'd hit one in the gap type of stuff, and it's not like they made errors or anything like that. I take that back. They were kind of throwing the ball around, but they're like fielding errors. They were more like throwing errors, like on a base hit, and then like they throw the second, and like it got away. But like understandably so, because the ball was slick.
Yeah. And people, I think my biggest surprise playing first and then seeing the way the ball moved out there, like those fields play fast as fuck.
Yes. And so I think where we play at right now in league, the grass is long, so any hard ground ball just dies. But over there,
It's getting through.
That's just getting through, yeah. And it kind of puts into perspective like the good ass reads that these professional
because these guys are smoking the fuck out of them.
They're smoking shots, and then the fielders though they get great reads off the bat, and their reaction time is stupid. And on top of that, they're fast. Like, I mean, they're professional athletes, So
that's kind of like where I was at because I got smoked a couple times at first. I was just like bodied them, just like.
I forgot to mention the first game. Daniel Paredes on our squad.
Oh yeah, hit a bomb.
They call him the captain, and he hit it over the Captain Morgan.
Should have done
billboard.
better captaining.
Yeah, I mean that's some captain and shit right there.
Oh, for
in my
sure.
opinion, yeah, you can't.
I'm alluding to other things, and he knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So anyways, we win 18-8 in our second game. Then we play our double header. Who do we play? We play the Bulldogs to open up in the morning, and then we have to drive over. We won that game 9-0. And then we drive over to Indian school, which kind of sucked, playing a doubleheader, and then you have to travel.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
That game was good until it wasn't.
That game was good, yeah. We went 3-2 until like the 8th, something like that, and then they put up a 4 spot.
They just found a gap.
Yeah, they put a 4 spot, and then we ended up losing 7-3 to the Cucuys, who ultimately won it all. So congratulations to them. They may or may not be listening. So congrats to Julian. I know we met up over there.
Those guys are cool.
Yeah, they were cool as fuck. They have good vibes. Like the chants and stuff is not my thing personally. I mean, it's cool, but like you really gotta be in sync as a team to.
But that's what I mean.
To at least do it right.
It makes sense that they won it, right? Because
they
were in rhythm.
They were in rhythm. They were vibing hard, and so congratulations to them, man.
Because their pitcher was like tough too, like, and not tough in the.
He was challenging. He was just challenging everybody. He's like, here, hit it.
And with those big fields, you have to kind of do that.
Yeah.
Because I think if you try to go too finesse, like I think that's where you kind of start getting in trouble. Because like when you start going finesse and start throwing, my biggest thing is the fucking field. So we played at the Arizona Diamond Complex against Tiburones, right? I think me and you bounced a couple balls off the fucking warning track. Shit was 350, 360.
Yeah.
Anywhere else we play,
that's
a home run.
Yeah. So you're saying I could have had a home run?
Yeah. But like even
I appreciate
even
it.
the thing with like Paredes.
I might be getting hot, Frank.
With Paredes, like
think about what I did today, Frank. I might be getting hot.
Yeah, whatever, dog. We would have won if you.
I'm just trying to talk myself up, dog. I'm trying to talk myself up for the next time.
Paredes, the one he hit was an absolute fucking.
There's no doubter.
Yeah, no doubter. It was just got every piece of it. But yeah, you're just kind of like in the sense of like you have to do what the Cucuys did, and it looked like they brought a full ass squad. Like they brought like
a lot of guys.
They brought like 20 guys. Obviously, there was some logistical issues on our end. That's why we couldn't bring some guys over with us and stuff like that. And then some guys fell out. So that's why like
that's kind of what I want to get into, just so that it's kind of brought to light. I'm not going to give too much detail. I got information from anonymous sources that are legit sources. I'm not going to say
who or what or
who, what, when, or why or how.
But we know.
But I know.
We're aware.
I know everything now. I'm hibernating. So, so it turns out that kind of on me too.
That's not all of us, really.
Ultimately, though, it's kind of on me. I was like, well, fuck it, whatever. Mostly because, like, a lot of times the rules don't exactly apply to everybody, but they always apply to me, dude. And that's why I always tell you, like, I gotta run it clean all the time. Do I not?
Yeah, well, that's why we always run it clean too. And honestly, you just don't want to deal with the bullshit.
Ultimately, I don't want to deal with nobody's fucking bullshit. But this time, I had to.
Well, because running it clean, I think people also, and then I'm not saying this of our situation, but running it clean also cleans up a lot of the other bullshit entitlement. Because if somebody, for whatever reason, we have somebody in this running it clean scenario, they're prioritized kind of like above everybody else.
Right.
And that's just not the way we do it. Like everybody kind of starts on square one. Everybody has their job. So if you're a first baseman and you're with another first baseman, you fools are in charge of first base. Play the games, swap in, swap out. You're gonna get your equal playing time, whatever it may be. But with certain like variables that get kicked in, you're kind of like at the mercy of like if that person is gonna be cool or not.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why we always play it clean. Like with Moneyball fucking against the Yankees, we would have been justified to pull somebody, but we knew what kind of drama it was going to bring.
Right.
And that's why we're probably never going to do certain situations again.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
And that's without giving too much detail, but people know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They have an idea.
If you know, you know.
You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where it's just like, when you do shit like that and you don't play it clean, you end up having to cater to somebody and you're at their mercy.
Right.
And that's kind of like our reasoning for why any of the tournaments we ever do, you'll never see some dude that's like pumping Ched or fucking just an absolute killer that like some of these other teams have. Because then you end up seeing some of these teams, they go, what is it, 0 for 3, 0 for 4, 0 for 5, or they don't make the playoff, or they make the playoffs and then they completely fall apart in it. Just because sometimes all that drama just builds up and then it just creates a negative atmosphere, like a really like toxic like environment, and then people don't want to play. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So in our case, before game 1 of our doubleheader, which would have been Friday, I get a text, come to the NABA office. I'm just like, here we go.
It's like I'm reliving it.
Yeah, dude. It was like I got called into the principal's office, dude, from like in high school. And so I'm in there, I'm talking to Shane, and he's like, hey, one of your players is ineligible. And I'm just like, okay, please explain, because he just came from LMB, right? Yeah. And so but it turns out that, you know, he was, and I knew this, he's an ex-pro.
Drafted by the Padres.
Signed by the Padres. My fuck up was I didn't realize how long they had to be out of pro ball. Yeah. And then with college ball, same thing. There's also a window. So ex-pros, 12 years, dude.
12 years is crazy.
12 years is crazy.
I get it, though, because
I think I get it, too, rules-wise. But I think the amount of years needs to be revisited.
I don't think so.
You think 12 for pros?
I think 10 to 12 makes sense.
For pros specifically.
Yeah, because if you get, like, and this is what because I know some people were, like, upset, right?
Yeah, naturally.
And I'm going to just be devil's advocate here, right? Because I know people are going to get mad. But, like, from a logical standpoint, it makes sense because of the fact that, for example, in our situation, right? Plays in Lumby.
So I went off that.
So that's because they don't count it, right? So
they're considered independent or something like that.
And just to give a little bit more context, this is a few of the guys that were on the teams that came with us as the daddies to AZ. That's their boy. And the vibe was, oh, he just wants to play ball with the boys, birthday weekend. So we're like, yeah, bet, like whatever. Or where we fucked up, and like going back to the years thing, it makes sense to me because let's say you get drafted, you make it to the bigs. Let's say you get close AAA, but then you play in LMB and you're in shape for 8-9 years. You're like an elite level player. Even though LMB may not be considered, you were drafted. You're considered. You probably played, rubbed elbows with certain dudes like in the bigs or in like camp and stuff like that, because he did play for Lake Elsinore and I think one other. I think the Chihuahuas out of like Texas. I think that's the next.
I think they're at Paso.
Paso. Oh yeah, like they're in Texas, but whatever, right? So he played for them. So he made it to the pro, like a major league organization. I think that's where they're stating. That's where our confusion was. Right. Because we were under the impression, number one, he didn't play for the Padres. It's not like he was on the Padres. Like some of the guys in the Open. Right. And even some of the guys in the minor, allegedly, that like played.
Well, I mean, he essentially was in the minors though, dude. Like,
yeah. So but like I think our confusion too was like, do you mean he's, when they say MLB organization, I think some people don't consider certain minor league, like even though they're affiliates, they don't see it as an MLB org, right? So you got drafted by an MLB org, but you're playing for the affiliates. Because technically you can play for what? The Frontier League or whatever, the Atlantic League, or the ones that are sponsored by MLB Baseball.
Yeah, affiliated leagues.
Yeah, the ones that are affiliated but not owned or whatever the fuck, or contracted, whatever it is. Can't remember what the correct terminology.
That would fall under independent.
So that's where like there's a lot of like back and forth like with it. So I think when we saw it and then what we were utilizing him as an outfielder and he got drafted as a pitcher.
Correct. So that's where my head was like, okay, well he was a pitcher in Mexico and he's a pitcher for, you know, his professional time. And I'm over here like, well, we just won't pitch him. He'll just
play left. And
he's just gonna play the outfield and hit. Like, like there's no way I'm not risking it with him pitching. And that's where I was just like, well, it should be fine. Turns out it wasn't. Yeah. You know, somebody wanted to be
I think they did their due.
Somebody wanted to be within their right and exercise their right,
I think they did their due diligence,
which is crazy to me.
but also like,
So I was told, and like, shame on you for being one of these teams, but I was told that there was teams that were dodging us and the Tiburones.
yeah,
And I'm just like, well, why? Because hindsight, bro, we didn't win shit.
yeah.
That's hindsight, you know? And in my head, I'm just like, I know our team. Like, we're beatable,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm not saying that we're fucking great, you know?
I think
we had a good squad, but we were beatable.
I think
And it fucking showed. And for the teams that were dodging us, I don't know who they are, but that's what I was fucking told. Fucking shame on you, man. Look in the mirror and just know that I'm fucking staring at you.
I think it's also like very, and this is where like a lot of the other like nuances.
Shit pisses me off, Frank.
Yeah, but this is where I think like
How you gonna you're dodging
But you-
comp, like you don't even know what we're rolling with.
But yeah, but I think that's why, and this goes to us also not holding them to the same standard they held us because we didn't care.
I don't give a fuck who
We didn't
play.
we didn't look at the roster. And
Okay,
was like,
with what I just said, oh, you don't care who you play, then why don't you play in the open? Because I know the team that I had, bro. We didn't fucking even win the national.
yeah,
Like,
we just didn't.
there's
have the
no
guys.
argument. There's just no argument. You don't win, then you can't be like, well, you should have played in the open or the minor. Well, we didn't win.
Well, that's like kind of like the mindset, and then that's what I'm saying, like the nuances of it, right?
Yeah.
Because there's certain teams out there that invest a lot of money because maybe they got it. Number one, probably like early in the year, I could have probably paid for like everybody to go to AZ because what is it, 4,000?
It's 200 player,
Yeah, so let's say we take 20 guys.
205 a player actually.
Okay, so
Shout out to that $5 discount.
So-
$5.
so 4,500 or whatever it may have been, right? You can have it, and there's some teams that do, and like let's say if I didn't have certain expenses and I had the cash, I'd be like, fuck if they could pay me back later or whatever. And then let's say I would have just lost money, but I could have probably been like, hey, everybody's gonna be cool. You just gotta find a way to get out there.
Yeah.
Cool, and that goes for every division, right? Like I think there's somebody
That happens, oh, for sure.
Yeah,
That
like there's somebody
definitely
that takes care of it, or some people work out some type of thing, right? But at that point, when you're invested in it and like in certain aspects of it,
happens. Yeah.
I think it's one of those things. Also, I think certain people out there can't handle just having home field advantage. They're trying to look for every single way that they can find a way to beat you. And like
Everything gets you on technicality.
They will.
Motherfuckers actually do this, bro. It's just crazy to me. So, we had a handful of college players.
yeah, 6 to be exact. I think we're at the max, right?
Probably, bro. I'll be honest with you, dog. Like, we play against so many dudes. Like, I don't know
And I think
who
that-
has what.
And I think that's where like we gotta fuck. And this is where like we're saying this isn't on anybody else.
It's not on anybody.
I think our biggest frustration is like, and even then, like I gave up on it like game 2 when they told us about Haas. I was like, cool.
All right, whatever. So, yeah, ultimately, we had to remove him from our roster.
And
I unfortunately could not have the conversation with him like, hey, man, because I
had
didn't
it
see
with
him.
I had a really short conversation. I feel like I owed him more, and that's if he's listening or if somebody knows him, let him know what I said. But my biggest like shit with that was like they pull us in because I'm there with you because we both drove together.
You're probably laughing at me too, sitting there like my homie's in trouble with the principal.
Nah, I was just kind of sitting there going like,
Just taking it in.
yeah, just taking it in, trying to figure out like, okay, game plan, right? Like, what are we gonna do now? And we had enough guys, right, to fill in for Haas. It's not like we're completely like assed out. Like we brought enough guys to cover certain spots, and we didn't bring enough guys to cover other spots. But we figured it out. Whatever. I think it was just a quick conversation. I think he responded with like, "Why didn't you guys text me?" I'm like, "Bro, I just found out like
2 minutes ago,
like
yeah.
10, 15 minutes ago, and we're trying to figure out how to get a hold of you because I can send something in the group chat, but like the team group chat. But if you
probably
don't see it,
Then
it doesn't matter.
It's a moot point.
I'm trying to get to you directly, so like I felt bad about that, but like it was nothing he did wrong. Like I think we were all under the same impression, like, oh, okay, like I'm gonna hit and like play the outfield, like shouldn't be an issue. It's not like I'm gonna come in here and just start like carving you fools up, like like I know I can,
right.
you know what I mean? Like, so I think to us, we thought we were in the clear, so that's our fuck up. But it just goes back to the nuances of it. Like certain people are gonna like go towards the smoke, and some guys are gonna run away from it, right? Like, and it's like a bad analogy, but it's just like kind of like you guys say you guys want to play the best of the best, or you guys want to play competitive baseball. then why the fuck? Like, I get it if you think we're cheating. Like, if you thought we were like legit had like 2 or 3 ex-pros, or 2 or 3 of our guys were not only like playing for us, but they're playing for guys in the open or guys in the minor, I get it. Bet. Because they'd have to be on the same roster. Yeah. Cool, but you legitimately went through every single person. You saw what we had. And to be honest, we were unaware of the college rule too.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't know we couldn't have college. And I think it also alludes to the fact that we play in the FBL.
And that's all we see. Like the same comp is all we see. Like,
because even then, like, let's, for hypothetically speaking, like Shaman, who we faced, he's 30 now, right?
Probably, yeah.
He's not even the 10 years out of college that you'd require to be out of college. Exactly. So if you threw another, like, so where we got in trouble, and like just to clarify, to give some context, we threw 2 college arms, not knowing we couldn't do that because there was a limit to 2.
Yeah, yeah. College guys, only 2 of them can pitch.
Yeah. So we're like, oh shit, we didn't know. So they told us, made it aware, and we're gonna do full transparency. We're not fucking running from nothing. We're gonna tell you what we did and how we did it and why we did what we did.
Exactly.
So pretty much what happened was we threw 2 guys against
the
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, yes.
And they cooked. Cool, no big deal. 190. We're made aware of the rule. We're like, fuck, we didn't know that. They tell us it's 10 years, meaning like if homies graduated, like I think these guys are young, they're 23, 24.
Right.
They're now way out, 10 years out.
Dog, and these dudes have probably just been working jobs, chilling at home.
Yeah,
like they're not in college ball. They're done. If you want to say 3-4 years out of college ball, like they're still fresh, like they're not.
Yeah, because
they look good. However,
I think it's like people don't understand either, because with like when it comes to like college ball, you're taking reps every day. Right. Once you're out of, or like when I was going to Valley, right? I went to a no-name fucking JUCO out here. Even the pitchers took swings during the week. Like, I'm not going to say I took a lot.
Right.
But I was throwing every day, long toss, weight room, even though I didn't take it as serious as I probably should have. But I'm working out every day, right? Throwing, at least going through a throwing program, throwing bullpens, throwing in games, whatever, right? 3 or 4 years out makes sense there. For the pro level thing, I get it because there's other avenues to pursue.
Right.
But after you're out of school and you have nothing else to do, all there really is Sunday league.
Yeah. And honestly, that's the other number that I think should be adjusted. 10 years out of college ball is fucking crazy. Like, yeah. But
or you should label it depending on like certain programs. Because, for example, if you went to like UCLA or USC, and then you think about the powerhouse schools like the Oregons, the Irvines, I get it being a little bit more if you're in D1
for sure.
Fucking.
Yeah, there's levels to it.
Like, yeah, because then if you're...
Because there's some colleges out there that are absolute dog shit, and the players are fucking low quality.
Well, the argument that exists on the internet is that there's certain NAIA schools that could beat certain Division I schools, or certain Division II schools and 3 schools that can beat certain Division I schools.
Gotcha.
Because there's money into it. Because like I think Wesley in Texas, I think they have like nothing but Dominicans and Puerto Ricans come out for their team.
Fuck.
And then I think a couple years back in the Super Regional, I think they made it to the World Series, but I think like Indiana State or like some no-name school, like small like Division I school, made a run. But like half the team was Latino, and like I don't think Latino from like, oh, they're from California Latino. They're like straight from the island Latino.
Right.
Like some of these dudes were already in their 20s and like balling the fuck out, but like they weren't from here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of like where shit gets iffy even in like the college game, because you're just like, oh, all of a sudden you have all these transfers.
Right.
And even now you're going to probably see in the next couple of years that you have guys. And that just goes to my point where like it needs to be levels to it and maybe thought out a little bit. I don't think there's...
Yeah.
I think they were unaware of it because I know some of these rules are pretty fresh. Because I think the restrictions and certain things like that were only put into place from what we were told 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, but only this year that they've been like getting pushed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's been more of an effort for.
So I'll shoot NABA some bail there. Like, cool, you're still learning it. You're still trying to figure out what the best approach is to this.
Right, and I think their biggest concern is just even competition. I guess
the ethics of it, because you don't want some fool throwing 95 going against some dude that barely got out of JV.
Again, Frank, we didn't win a goddamn thing.
But I think that's kind of like the whole argument, right?
And that and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like,
I think that's what you're upset about is legitimately like.
I'm telling. That's why I stuck to national, dude, because I knew what we had.
Yeah.
I knew what we had, and we lost. Like, so.
And that's another thing too, because like hypothetically, let's say we go back, right, and we scour everybody's like lineup, it's like they did. You telling me we're not gonna find one guy that shouldn't be on another one?
Exactly, bro.
I could tell you right now, that I went to go see one of the semifinal games, and I saw certain dudes from one team playing for hanging out with
team.
Yeah, I don't know if they played.
Yeah, I saw names on rosters too. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I didn't care either. Like, but the whole thing is like and to be honest, some of it's also like, if I had to keep it a buck without mentioning any names, I could tell you there's one team that no matter who we had out there wasn't going to say shit.
Agreed.
And we weren't going to say shit to them.
1000%. Yeah.
And that's just because it's kind of like an earned respect in a sense. Mm-hmm. And there's another team that's like an outlier that I think they don't say shit either.
Yep, I agree.
But there's two other teams that were in the division that did, and they scoured it. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, I low-key think that there was probably some insight given to them from people from where we're from.
Yes.
Which I feel like is more kind of like, I don't know if they did. I'm not saying that they did. But I think that idea in the back of my head is like, damn, for real? Like,
So we had our amount of college guys. And I honestly can't even put a number on it myself, but for sure the two college arms pitched. In my experience, I've seen more than 2 college arms pitch in these divisions and have gone on to win it.
Yeah.
Right. And then ultimately it's like, well, it wasn't easy either way. You know, these same college arms getting hit hard. Whatever. What's that?
It's the Grizzlies versus.
Oh, is that championship?
I think so.
We'll get to that. 25s. Yeah, 25s got fucked. But anyways, so I got an anonymous tip. I'm keeping it anonymous. That
Anonymous.
That like, hey, don't pitch another college arm because they're going to call you out and you're going to forfeit. And I'm like, all right, bet. And so, you know, turns out that, and I'll be honest, it was either the Bulldogs or the Cluster Bombs. So we get into this game against the Cluster Bombs, right? We don't know who we're going to play. We're going to play either the winner of the matchup between the Bulldogs and the Cluster Bombs. So they play their game. Cluster Bombs beat the Bulldogs rather easily from what it looked like. So we roll up. We get to our game. A handful of guys showed up like 5 minutes before game time, and I'm over here like, of course, you know, this is exactly what would happen.
You know what's funny? Like, as soon as I seen them all rolling up, I couldn't help but laugh because it's just funny. Like,
yeah, that's beyond the point, though. That's beyond the point. And so we get into this game, and they put up a 5 spot on us in the first 2 innings. Shout out Rudy Perez he pitched his fucking dick off all tournament. Not a college arm, not an ex-pro. So we're clear, so everybody knows. And then, but in this particular game, he got shelled. So we pulled him. And then
Marco.
We put in this fucking dog. Perro, dude. He's a fucking
We played him today, too. Shout out Marco.
Shout out Marco. Yeah, he came in to pitch. Pretty much shut it down. Kept it to
yeah, the only reason they got anything on him was because number one, we had a couple bad calls that didn't go our way, which is fine.
That double play was
brutal.
Just like, he just slapped him in the leg. What are we doing? And
yeah,
safe. Anyways,
it got to the point where like certain people were like, you can see the frustration because from one of the little homies, like he did something late and we're just like, oh god, here we go.
Come on, bro, don't do that.
Yeah, but I get it because he was frustrated, but. There's things that didn't go our way, right? And I tell you all the time.
I was frustrated the entire time I was there.
And I think it's like, that's why I say sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good because it's just luck. Like, they lucked out that umpire wasn't.
Great teams get lucky too, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just happens. Like, and I'm not even mad at them. I think they could have beat us regardless the way we played and the way we showed up. Like,
they did beat us regardless, Frank.
No, I know.
This is what I'm getting at.
But I'm saying, like, if we clean it up, even then, it's not like we did, like, this crazy amount of shit. Like, we just stuck it in.
So nice. So we get through the game, and then Marco gets through it, keeps us into the game, like keeps it within reach. but they just keep tacking on another one. They tack on another one. Then
Yeah.
we'll score, and then they'll tack on another one.
Yeah, just random one here, one there.
And so defensively, probably didn't help us either. But we get to, let me see, we get to Sir. Sir pitches his 1 or 2 innings.
It was one.
It was 1 inning.
His was that long inning where like legit Foreman gets the ground ball, tags him. I picked the ball that he throws to first.
Call him safe, which
They
was
call
crazy.
We're like, dude, he beat him by like a foot and a half to the throw.
And I wasn't gonna.
We should have at least got one.
Yeah.
But when I asked the kid, I was like, "What were you looking at?" And then I looked at home plate. And I was like, "Can we get some help?" Because he was out at least here.
Yeah.
And the kid goes, "It's his judgment call, bro. I can't overturn it." And I'm like, "All right, bet."
Yeah.
That's when I knew we're kind of cooked.
Yeah.
Because if these two fools are working independent of each other,
and because I'm not a little bitch, I'm not gonna run out there and be like, you guys are trying to fuck us." And so,
I don't think they were trying to. They were just
I know. I'm just talking shit. I mean, I feel like the umpires played it pretty clean.
Yeah, for the most part. Like I think it was
because that home plate meeting was super chill. They were just like, all right, let's get after it. All right, fuck yeah, I don't want to talk anyways.
Yeah.
And so anyways, we get to the top of the ninth. We are losing 12-9.
Yeah.
That's very important. We're losing 12-9 in the top of the ninth. So earlier in the game, Frank, you and I had talked, and we're like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. If we're losing, we're gonna put this specific arm in, and that's what happened. Losing 12-9, we're like, all right, well, if we're gonna do it, this is the only inning we can do it. Top
it's the
9,
only inning that makes sense. Yeah,
we put him in because we're losing. I'm just like, well, fuck it, whatever. If we were up, I'm not doing it. We put him in. He starts warming up, throws one pitch. Manager from the other side goes over to the umpires. I'm like, all right, here we go. I already knew what was about to happen.
I seen him moving, and I was like, hey, bro, check it out.
And then I saw the gayest shit, dude. This shit was gay as fuck. Someone else from their dugout runs out with their little video camera, and they're kind of like sort of behind the catcher, like recording Matt starting after like his second or third pitch. And I'm just like, all right, this is pretty gay, but let's just go over there.
I wouldn't even call it gay. I would just be like, it's like, bro, like you're doing too much.
Gay.
And so
I don't give a fuck.
Out of respect to some of the gang homies.
Well, I didn't use it in that context, Frank.
Yeah,
but you're acting like gay Frank right now. So I walk over there. I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, He's like, "I know that this is your third caller's arm." I'm like, "Okay, so what do you want to do?" He's like, "I really don't want to go through the protest process." Okay, so do you want to go through it or not? And he's like, "Well, I don't know." I said, "All right, so what are my options?" And he's like, ultimately, he was like, well, if you just take him off the mound, we can continue. And I'm like, okay. And I walked away. I got the information I wanted. It came at a monetary sacrifice, I will say.
Yeah.
My bad. Playing footsies with you under the table.
Yeah.
So I walked back. I pulled Matt off the mound. I'm like, hey, man, you can't throw.
And I felt bad, bro.
So did I.
I felt so shitty about that. Because it's not his fault.
It's not. Ultimately, it's on us. Mostly me.
At the end of the day, like I told you, even like certain decisions that were made with the idea that if we could get through a couple things, we would be fine. So, for example, Rudy.
FYI, he pitched the day before.
Yeah.
So at least.
So I'm just like,
I didn't see that team bitching about it.
And that's why I knew
that
like certain people were like in the mix.
There was either that team, bro, or it was the other team, and they passed along the information.
Yeah, and that's fine. But me and you had that conversation.
We already knew, bro.
Because that team had to play the other team.
Yep.
In order to like get into that semifinal.
Yeah, they had to play in the game.
So they had to play 2. Which hey, I applaud them. You played 2, dog.
Played 2 and you won them both.
Yeah,
good job.
Good fucking job.
Congratulations.
Bro. So like, if you want a pat on the back, cool. You guys did your job. We walked up and I told you,
and to be fair, they called it out. It was within their right. It was within their right. So I'm gonna give them that. However, we were losing 12-9. Him throwing did not fucking matter.
Yeah,
it didn't matter, dude.
And I think this is where ideology is different for certain people because if he would have like let him throw, right, probably gets through that inning pretty easy because Marco did, and Marco was fucking cooked.
So yeah, when we pulled Matt off, Marco was just like, "I'll go back out there, fuck it." So he goes back out there.
Dog.
Hold on, there's something else that happened, which was like really, like you're being now I know. This fucking confirms it for me. So Marco goes back out there. He gets the first guy out. he has like a 2-1 count on the next hitter, and then from their dugout, he can't go back out there to pitch.
And technically speaking, it's free defensive subs, right? So
Pitching wise, I'll be honest, bro. I don't even fucking know. In the moment, I didn't give a fuck. I was just like, well, why don't you guys pick who you want us to pitch?
Shit,
I don't give a fuck. You know, like I don't care.
I was gonna throw Benz. Remember, yeah. I legit told Benz, just go up there and start throwing strikes, bro. Like that's all I care.
Yeah, and so anyway,
Shut up, Benz.
For real, Marco goes back out there. He gets the guys out, and then we come up, and
we don't do shit.
We don't do nothing. We lose the ball game. Like legit, lost it fair and square.
But that's kind of like the ideology is different too, because if I'm that guy, like that's running that team, I'm letting you throw him. I'm up 3. You want to know why?
Because if you walk off on me,
I'm fucking protesting right away.
Right there.
Because that's the whole thing. Like
exactly. And Frank, that's exactly why I wanted to do what we did, so that sure maybe we showed our hand early, but we got them to show their hand late.
Yeah.
You know.
And
now I fucking know how people are.
But that's I think where you have to kind of like. I think at that point we were just in the search for information. We didn't care if we won. Obviously, we'd want to win.
Yeah. I cared more about knowing.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
And at that point, I was like, we have all the guys out here. Some of the guys showed up late. It's hot as fuck. I know we've been playing a good amount of baseball games over this weekend. Now we're in game 5. Some guys are tired. Bro, I'm telling you right now, like game 5, it wasn't a struggle for me, but a part of me felt like I had some fog.
Yeah.
Because there's, like, I made a stupid play where I think I threw the ball and it skipped away from homie.
Yeah.
Playing third, which I think was Elijah. So I throw the ball and I'm thinking it's going to skip one hop right to him. Just fucking sails on me a little bit. It does skip, but you know how that grass plays really quick? It just skips and goes right by him. I'm like, fuck. But that's on me.
For throwing it.
Because I should have just ate it. Number one, the throw from the catcher, which I get what Cole was trying to do, is trying to catch a guy napping.
Yeah.
But then the other guy took off, and I'm like, oh, we got him dead or right. So if I could just make a decent throw down there, and I fucked up and just held it too long.
That's why I'm telling you, Frank. If we were up in this game, I'm not sending Matt out. There's just no way I'll be like, hey, bro, just chill.
No, if we're winning like 10-5 or something, we're not risking.
Not doing it.
I'd rather risk it in the ship. I'm not gonna lie to you,
for sure.
And that's not because I'm trying to cheat. We've seen Matt in the FBL. I know what Matt has, and I think Matt even told me, I don't know what's up, bro, but fucking, I think he said the Mets lit him up one time, and the Mets can hit, but as far as I'm saying, like to us, these are regular guys. I think that's where the problem lies. Like it's just regular. Like we just see this all the time. Yeah, and that's I think we're like sometimes when we have our joke arguments about like, oh well, this league's better at pitching and this league's better than like I could tell you right now
it's probably true.
I could tell you right now probably the best athletes come out of RBL.
Yeah, probably.
Like best defensive athletes.
Oh yeah, defensively, God yes.
Offense, I could probably give it to PCBL depending on what their pitching looks like because
but if they so if PCBL has bad pitching, then naturally the hitting is going to be better.
But that's the whole thing. But the whole thing is you still have to hit it because we see that sometimes we'll see somebody throwing 90 here and somebody's throwing 45 right after, and we can't hit either one.
Hit it. Yeah.
So I'm just like, so it's like one of those things. It's like
can't hit either one.
Yeah. So it's like, or it's just like one of those things where like sometimes me and you have that conversation. Sometimes I hope they throw somebody that throws a little bit firmer because I feel like everybody 1 through 9 in our lineup is gonna be a little bit better off. Yeah. Now,
I just like guys that throw strikes, bro.
That's
when motherfuckers are all over the place. It's so hard to hit.
And I think that's what kind of saved the Pirates today too. There was like instances where these fools were like effectively wild.
Yeah. So, anyways, Frank, let's wrap this nonsense up because I've given it too much energy already.
But I think it's like just to clarify.
Shout out to us for opening up about it. I'll be honest with you, man. Like I'm pulling my punches a little bit.
I think somebody was teasing us, right? They were saying about you fools cheaters.
Oh yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, we're huge cheaters, bro. I'm a big time cheater.
I cheat on everything.
I cheat so much. Nah, see, I don't even got an analogy.
I think it's just one of those things. It's like, you can call us.
It's one of those things where the rules pretty much only apply to us, and I think it's this podcast's fault.
Because I think it's that and our easy-going temper.
We're pretty easygoing, yeah. I'm pretty easygoing. So are you. Like I'm easygoing with outsiders, but like people within, I'm not that easygoing. I have a different expectation.
I think that's where like a lot. Like if, for example,
Like if you're one of the homies, I have a different expectation for you versus somebody that's not one of my homies.
no, yeah, for sure. I was telling Lou too, like, because I lost my shit when you didn't get the bunt down. It's like, what the fuck, like, because you let that ball go down. Mm-hmm. Well, a buntable pitch, right? I don't know if it was like right there because obviously that side angle is like deceptive. But anyways,
it's a good pitch to swing at, but to bunt, I'm not a bunter, dude.
No,
it's that simple. Yeah.
And at the same time, it's like, but just to give an example, I'm losing my shit, but I'm not doing that to some of the other guys on our team because we're not cool like that.
Right.
We're not friends like that. Me and you will dap it up after and be like, fuck it, dog. Man. It is what it is.
We'll get them next time.
Me, you, Lou, Lupe, and probably like a couple other guys. And I'm not going to say who and what, but those, those are my core guys. Right? I wouldn't necessarily do it. And then I'll give you another example. I wouldn't do it to Angel or Enrique because I see them as elder statesmen as far as the team goes. Mm-hmm. I'm never going to disrespect them. I'll ask them.
That sweat equity is there.
Yeah, that's the sweat equity is there. And I'll ask them. I'll be like, hey, bro, what happened there? Hey, bro.
Right.
I'll give them that benefit of the doubt because they're elder statesmen. They just didn't just hop on the team and start talking shit. Mm-hmm. They've been through thick and thin with us.
Mm-hmm. Like, man, dude, like, for the longest.
Yeah, so like.
Shit, since we got when did I join the Reds?
Like 10 years ago.
The Reds? Nah, dude. Fucking.
Probably longer. I don't know. We've been doing this shit for a while.
We've been doing this far too long, man. I mean, but even then, like, I was playing with Kike. Was he on the Reds? See, I don't even know.
He was on the Reds with us, the Cucamonga ones, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing. But going back to our topic, right?
Anyway, yeah, we're
and the whole cheater thing, like
we're huge cheaters.
If you want to call us that, that's fair. To be honest, we're giving you what we thought we were doing was within the rules. And then once we knew we were kind of asked out and we're running low on pitching and we wanted to get a guy in so he can get his work.
I'm going to be honest with you, dude. I wanted to know what was going to happen. And what I expected to happen actually happened.
No, and I think that's...
And it came at a bit of a sacrifice, but
that's what I mean. Like, I think me and you...
I really hope I didn't burn that bridge with the player. With the pitcher. Yeah. I really hope because he's a great fucking guy.
No, yeah, he's a great guy.
He even called me Papi. I was just like, yeah, let's go.
No, yeah. The person we're talking about, super nice guy.
Yeah.
Like, super understanding.
Hopefully I was able to square it away with him. Hopefully it was enough, but we'll see.
Yeah. Because it's one of those things, dude, like, we were all, like, even when we went back and had that conversation after the fact, we're like, where the fuck is this in the rule books? And then they sent it to us and we're like, oh, shit, it's right here.
Right.
But we were so focused on the pro one that we didn't bother to read any of the other ones. And that, it was oversight on our part. Mm-hmm. And there's also like...
I definitely accept partial responsibility.
And there was also a lack of chemistry because usually... I can tell you right now, there's certain guys that didn't play for us this time because they're playing with somebody else.
Right.
But they've already expressed to us that they're coming back because they didn't feel the love.
Right.
Right? Because when you roll with us, there's a certain, like... I feel like there's less expectations.
Right.
And we're also very, like... We try to communicate as best as we can. Be like, hey, bro. Like... And Benz and a couple other guys can vouch for me. I'll go up to guys and be like, hey, bro. I owe you a couple of at-bats because I fucked up right here. Mm-hmm. Like, I think game 2 or 3... Or in the doubleheader, I fucked up and left Saito out of the lineup.
Yeah.
And I was already done writing the lineup.
And that was because we were like rushing to get to the next game.
And I pulled Saito aside and I was like, hey, bro, don't trip. I'm going to get you in. I just fucked up. And I put these people in. As soon as this person goes up for their second at-bat, you'll be in for them.
Right.
And he got his 2-3 at-bats, I think, because we ended up playing all 9.
Yeah. So he came in for me.
Oh, you, right? He came in early for you.
And I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, it was easy for me to give up my at-bats. Because I was just struggling out there, bro. Like
it happens though.
It happens. I'm in a slump right now, dog. It's that simple.
Yeah, that's what I tell these guys.
But according to you earlier in this episode, it's on the record. You said that I would have had a home run out there if we were playing here, and then maybe the one
today. No, yeah, like I think we pieced up some pitches, like
yeah.
Like I hit a couple of balls. Like
I remember I hit one that got robbed. That was really.
I hit
cool.
a couple of balls like right at people.
Yeah,
like legit. Just like if the dude was to the left, it's a single.
Yeah,
dude was to the right, it's a single. But like it's part of the game, really.
Yeah, man. But
Saito hit like fucking 4 shots in the gap that were
right at dude.
Right,
dude, perfectly.
Dude was just sitting there, which is fucking crazy.
Fucking smashed.
I think he hit one.
Brandon fucking. We ultimately gave Brandon Galindo. Shout out Brandon Galindo.
Yeah.
Absolutely raked all tournament and played great defense and shit. Yeah. And he was great. He was the team captain, man. I would say I would give him some captainhood there.
I think he was probably a better captain than Paredes. He had the C, but
a lot more vocal for sure. Very positive. He even tried to talk. He did
I'm just joking.
He did talk me up, bro. Like, pull me aside. He's like, look, man, and made his points. And then, I try to make an adjustment just ultimately for me.
Brandon definitely, like,
yeah,
there's like a lack of chemistry, and not to anybody's fault. It's just like when you have that group of guys that you always take, and then like now you're making it work with other people, and not just keep being transparent, right?
Yeah, no, we
it wasn't to their fault or anybody's fault. It's just like one of those things. Like if I had this team again, or we had more chemistry, like we've played with others before, but we don't.
We have more chemistry now.
We've usually played less. Like
we have the element of we all got fucked together.
Yeah.
Pause. Is that a pause?
Pause. Yeah. And to be honest, if we were aware of that rule, then we probably just go up to minor and just fucking get shellacked.
Yeah.
Like if we're being honest, because like that, a couple of those minor teams I was looking at, I was like, goddamn, like,
right.
I was like, fuck.
Right. I was just like, what? This is minor. Like,
shout out to the Indian Kings because they ended up winning.
Oh, we'll get to that part. We'll get to that part. Just to wrap up our rookie 18 rookie national. I had a good time in Arizona. Ultimately, I ate at Waffle House twice. It was fucking awesome. Once by myself, once with the family. We ate at Los Sombreros.
Los Sombreros, yeah.
It was pretty good. Had a Oaxacan
old fashioned.
Yeah, Oaxacan old fashioned. I still owe you money, by the way. I haven't forgot.
No, you're good. Like I said in my text messages, which I won't disclose here, is just like
it said, "Just shoot it to me when you can."
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I ain't tripping on shit.
But it was a good time, man. Like Arizona's always fun. I got to see one of my best friends. Congratulations to him, by the way. The Dickerai, he announced.
Oh yeah.
That he's gonna be a dad with his girlfriend. So congratulations to them, dude. So it was I guess emotional for me because it's like fuck yeah, let's fucking go. They're having a girl, so good for them, man. I told him he's really into like working out and staying in shape, looking hot and sexy and shit. He's about to get that dad bod, but with dad bod comes PRs.
True.
So yeah, look out for those PRs. So shout out to them, man. Saw my good friend, the captain. His name's Ruben. Also lives out there. We hung out with B Will a lot.
Yeah, B Will was fun to hang out with.
B Will's cool as fuck, dude. He came over, brought over that care package that I have for Javi.
Oh, okay.
Javi was out there as well. He made the trip out with the family, so it was a good time, man. It was a good fucking time. I hope Javi's enjoying his care package as we speak. I'll be honest with you, there was 2 big ass fucking pre-roll blunts from Sun Rocks.
Shout out to the Sun Rocks, though.
Shout out to the Sun Rocks for doing their thing as well. But Frank, we weren't the only ones that played in Arizona.
The only ones that mattered.
Yeah, as it pertains to this podcast, everybody matters, bro. Everybody matters. I matter the most, and I didn't do shit. So there's that. I'm pulling up the brackets. Let's start with Rookie American 18s.
For sure.
Have you ever used the app that NABA uses?
Yeah, the
Turning Machine.
Yeah, Turning Machine.
Turning Machine.
SC Turning or whatever.
Yeah, every time I open it.
It's Sports Engine Tourney by NBC, I'm assuming.
Some shit. And so every time I open it, dude, I get an ad. And it fucking pisses me. It's always this king. It's always the king. It's always the king trying to like, it's an app like these puzzle games and shit.
I don't get it right away, but yeah, I get it sometimes.
Yeah, like right now, that's why I'm doing all this so I can, what am I doing? I'm stalling. But yeah, dude, this shit is it's very frustrating. Okay. 18 rookie, right? Who was your pick? Do you remember your pick?
Let me go look.
I remember my pick. I picked the Red Sox because it was the Red Sox. Yeah. They finished 2-3. Did not make the playoff bracket. You would have picked.
I'm trying to figure it out right now because I can't go back.
You would have
now
picked.
I got the ad. Huh? And now I got the stupid fucking ad.
I'm getting the ad. So ultimately we had the Tribe and the Blues in the first round.
Okay.
Giants, Wombats, SoCal Sharks,
I think I picked the Wombats.
Okay, the homies, yeah.
Yeah.
The homie Nick. The Sharks played the Rough Riders. The San Diego Monarchs played the Hot Shots. Tribe advances to play the Wombats in the semifinal, and the Sharks advance to play the Monarchs in the semifinal. The Tribe beats the Wombats 6-5. They move on to the championship. The Monarchs beat the Sharks 8-6 to move on to the championship. Monarchs play the Tribe in the ship. Do you know who won?
Tribe?
No, the Tribe did not win.
Damn, I was hoping Gus, because Gus played with them, right?
Gus played with them. Shout out to my boy Gibby. Unfortunately, they didn't win. They lost 5-1 to the San Diego Monarchs. Now, when I saw this picture, I was like, okay, this is the EC Royals. So they ended up playing down.
In their EC Royals uniforms.
They were in their EC Royals uniforms. And I'm just like, what are we doing? Like, so, yeah, they used to play national. I don't know if they did last year. So, I don't know. I'm glad they won because now they can't stay down.
Yeah.
But San Diego Monarchs, that is the EC Royals. I have, unless fucking NABA fucked up and posted the wrong picture, I doubt it. But congratulations to them for winning 18 Rookie American. Then, of course, in the national, we had the cluster bombs against Cucuys. Cucuys won 14-7. So they pretty much mopped them up there. Congratulations to the Cucuys, as we mentioned earlier. What do you got?
I low-key thought it was going to be like, after seeing who was playing who, I thought it was going to be Tiburones versus the
Cucuys?
No, because then that would have mean that Tiburones would have beat the Cucuys.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it was going to be Tiburones.
Yeah.
I thought that if Tiburones beat the Cucuys, they had it in the bag.
So funny enough, the two teams that were getting dodged didn't even play in the championship.
Yeah.
Just goes to show you, man, that like sometimes the rules don't matter.
Sometimes, dude, it's better to be lucky than good, dog.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And
I wish we were lucky against the cluster fucking
bombs.
The cluster fucking bombs.
The fluster cucks, as I like to call them. In the 18 wood minor, we had let me see. They had the top 4 teams. So that was the Backstop Sports, Indian Kings, Hit Factory Legends, Camaroneros, Gallos, and Cardenales. Shout out to the Cardenales for going 0-5. Fuck. Gallos went 1-4. They had the fucking JUCO King Eric Sim and I don't know what
celebrity, no?
Local celebrity. I wanted to go watch. And I was like,
wonder
man,
if he even showed up for all the games though.
Probably not. I wanted to see what's up, and I was just like, man, fuck this. Let's go drink.
Yeah. We ended up at
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
They have all the skimpy broads there.
Yeah, the talent wasn't great, but the beer was cold as fuck.
Which honestly, like, I don't care for that stuff. But the beer, fucking
cold as shit.
This is oxymoron, but the beer was fire. The beer was fire.
Then they had like a $6.
That motherfucker stayed.
I had one of those. Shit. I had 2 of those and 2.
You were getting fucked up.
A kilt lifter. 2 kilt lifters.
Kilt lifter.
Yeah, that's their like I guess brewed beer. I don't know who brews it for them, but
okay. Yeah, I had some Blue Moons. I just had 2, bro. I wasn't trying to get fucked up. Had some pizza. We roll up in there into the Twin Peaks and see Platoon over there in the middle. The Indian Kings are on the other side.
Yeah, because we're supposed to meet up with the Indian Kings.
Yeah, so I'm just like, what are we doing? And I see my good friend Pat, and I roll up behind him, and I'm just like, I just point my fingers like, bam, I murdered him again because I had seen him at the park at a park event here in the city, and I rolled up on that fool, and I was just like, bang bang, you're dead. You know, so you're only alive because I let you stay alive. So I was just fucking with him, and so that happened again. I'm like, twice.
That's 2 times. Yeah.
That's twice I've let him.
Because it was Vilds and Jeff and some.
Vilds, Jeff, Pat, and then a couple other guys. I
didn't recognize them.
Yeah, I didn't know them. Anyways, Frank, into the bracket we go for the 18 minor. Arizona Hit Factory Legends played the Indian Kings, and they lose 10-7 to the Indian Kings. Indian Kings move to the ship. Camaroneros played Backstop Sports. Backstop Sports wins 8-2, and they play the Indian Kings in the ship. Our pick, the Indian Kings won 9-1.
I think I might have picked somebody else, to be honest.
I don't think you did. I think we both picked the Indian Kings because they're the homies and they're local.
Yeah.
So they won naturally as they should have.
And sometimes I just pick against us just because I'm like...
Just to make it interesting.
Yeah, just because it's fucking boring. Just to be like, yeah, the homies.
Let's agree to pick the same team.
Every time.
Yeah, for real. I would pick the homies every time, but sometimes I don't just to fuck with them. It's because you're the homies is why I may not pick you. So like, don't be the homies.
Some people get so offended.
If you want to get picked, like, don't be the homies. Please pick me, please pick me. I swear to God, why didn't you... There used to be motherfuckers in the DMs. Why didn't you pick us? We have this, and like, bro, stop. I don't even know.
It's not that serious, dog.
Like, well, it is and it's not.
It is and isn't.
Like we take it serious to play. Like we play to compete. You know, we take that part.
Yeah, when
serious.
we're out there for sure. But like when we're doing these fucking predictions, dog, a lot of it's just bullshit.
A lot of it's bullshit. Like I don't give a fuck who wins ultimately.
Yeah.
Like
I think Big Mike had a home run too.
I think, yeah. Apparently, it crossed the street. My good friend Mikey Boy, the great meme maker, by the way, meme maker of rainmakers.
That fool barely hit it over the fence, and they like rolled it down the street.
he barely hit it over the fence, and the fence was 380 down the line.
That's what makes it funny, dude. Some of them fucking fields were huge.
Just crazy. Puts a lot of shit into perspective.
Like anything hitting the gaps was a double.
Yeah.
Like if you were moving fast enough, it was a double.
Definitely, man. So shout out to Bob Gutierrez, former fucking guest on the show here. Won his, I can't even put a number on it. I don't know.
He has multiple
NABA championships.
He beat us in Firecracker.
The Indian Kings beat us in Firecracker, which that team was pretty good. The team we had and the team they had were really fucking
hand
good.
in hand, yeah.
Where am I going? Okay, Indian Kings win 9-1. So congratulations to Bob. Congratulations to the Royals and NY Yagis of our league. You know, they represented themselves and the league and who we play against all the time. Yeah, they represented well. They are gonna have to move up to the Open next year if they decide to continue. Yeah. However, with it being open, I feel like their player options
are gonna be limited.
No, I think it opens up. I think it
depends on who you open it up to. Like, there's some guys that they'll probably attract,
right? But they know that they need to.
There's other variables in play.
There's always a variable. There might be somebody gunning for you, but in the open, there is no rules. Yeah, anyone can play. I don't know, Frank.
That's the beauty of it, but like at the same time, when anybody can play, it kind of makes it. You better be up to par,
for sure.
Because if you're going in there thinking you're gonna like just be doing the same shit you're doing in like some of the lower divisions, no. Mm-hmm. I think they said the dude. We haven't got to it, but I think one of the dudes in open, in pole play was throwing 97. Yeah. Because there were so many teams.
Well, we can get to open right now.
Let's go.
We can get to open right now. So, their bracket consisted of top 4 seeds or top 4 teams.
Out of 12.
Out of, I think it was 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12. Damn. Okay. They also were guaranteed 6.
Which is cool.
6 pool play games. So,
but
like,
that was 2 each day, right?
2 each day, and like you have to play to win. Like, honestly, bro, like we could have sandbagged our division and then, you know, not shown our hand.
See, but we just to go back and just because I think we forgot about this.
What did we forget?
We couldn't sandbag it because then we had certain guys with late information talking about. Because when we walked into this, we were under the impression that guys were going to be there from the very first day.
Oh, and that's I forgot. I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
And like, as far as offense, didn't really matter. Like, offense, defense didn't really matter. It was the pitching that kind of like hurt us more,
right?
Because then we were under the impression certain guys were going to be there from Wednesday all the way to like Sunday if we needed them. Mm-hmm. But then certain guys were like, "Well, no, I'm not getting out there until Friday morning." Yeah. So we'll be there for the double headers.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna be. Oh, I'm only available for today. I got to leave tomorrow.
Yeah, that one was a last minute thing. I'm like, oh, what do you mean?
So it's one of those things where it's like I said, I'm not like angry at anybody. It was just like lack of communication.
It's just the circumstances.
And we should have double checked. Now I know next time I got to double check with everybody. Like, hey, when are you getting here though? Because if you're only gonna be there for 2 games, like save your money. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, and don't fuck with Frank. Like, you know, he's not as polite as I am. I'll just be like, well, you know, but Frank's a bit of an asshole. Like.
Depending. Everybody was pretty cool.
My daughters have softened me up for everybody, bro. So, you know, shout out to everybody for getting softened up.
Getting over on me.
For real. I just, you know, I don't like going back and forth with people, man. It's ultimately what I chalk it up to for myself. Anyways, 18 Open, everybody's favorite. Top 4 teams, and I'll start from the bottom. CBA Tigers and Coras, they went out and went 0-6. The Coras gave up 59 runs. That's crazy. CBA Tigers 0-6. San Diego Sluggos did not go winless this time around. They went 2-4. Another team, Reyes, a new team, they went 2-4 as well. San Diego Threshers, my boy David down in San Diego, they went 3-3. They were the runner-up in last year's Open. Then you have Molino, who also went 3-3. And then the almighty Platoon went 3-2-1.
Damn.
Just missed out on the bracket, unfortunately for them. And they usually go pretty stocked up. They go heavy. They go hard. However, they did not. They actually ended up having a -8 run differential, which is, uncharacteristic of them. Top 4 teams. You had the LBC Sunrocks at the very top at 6-0. My pick. Obregon at 5-1. SoCal Titans, last year's champ, they went 4-1-1, and then the Paramount Pirates with the 4 seed at 4-2. Bracket. Titans played Obregon. Obregon wins 11-3. Moves on to the ship. And then the 1-4 seed LBC Sunrocks beats the Paramount Pirates 4-1. They move on to the ship to play Obregon, with the ultimate champ being Obregon, who shut out the LBC Sunrocks 4-0. They went all the way undefeated. They busted what year? 2004 Patriots? No. 5?
Can't remember.
2005 Patriots.
I think it's
04-05.
Yeah.
Because I kind of related to Red Sox World Series.
Yeah, because they lost to the Giants, right?
They lost to the and how I remember this is beyond me.
I don't even remember 100% that, but
yeah, I remember the Manning bro threw a ball.
Oh yeah, and homie caught it on his helmet.
He did like a Hail Mary, and homie just somehow caught it. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm throwing," and he threw it, and then just
got him the first. I think
that was the game winning
drive, right?
Yeah,
because if he doesn't get that, it's over.
It's over. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, there's your cross sport reference, I suppose. Shout out to Obregon for winning it all 4-0, man. A deserved champion. They, from what I can tell, they're always all up in the mix.
No, for sure.
Shout out to everybody that played in the 18 wood.
And that's how you couldn't sandbag that one. That's how we were seeing dudes in I alluded to that, like, I think Platoon or somebody had the guy throwing like 97.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So yeah, from what we were told, like everybody was just had some fucking dogs.
Yeah.
Everybody was throwing.
Because even in
gas.
that Platoon Titans game that ended up in a tie, those dudes were just going back and forth. And then shout out to Hammy Austin. He like pitched 3 like shutout innings. Like, just held it down. Or they might have got 1 off of him, but it was probably like nothing he could do about it, right? Just tag up. Dude did his job. Like, you know what I mean? But he had him off balance for a good amount of time. Just happens, dude. Like, I think certain people were upset about certain things because from what I heard, just because I want to go catch the Paramount versus Sunrocks game, and I recognized a few people, and like I was just like, oh shit, like cool. I didn't even know they made the trip out here. Like that's cool to see them out here.
Right.
And then obviously they're from back here, so it's always good to see people. But I was watching that game, and I was just like, one of the comments that was made to me was that like the Paramount Pirates, if they wouldn't have played somebody to get the 4th win, their 3rd and 4th win, that one of the other teams that was probably better set to like be the 4th spot, like kind of got kicked out. So that would have been like Platoon, or I can't remember who the other team was that was like on the cusp.
Yeah,
like got left out. And I'm just like, yeah, that's true, but at the same time, it's like the open's the open, right? So like even if some slapdicks decide to get in there, and I think that's where like some of these guys are saying like, oh, just jump in the open for what? So for somebody's easy 3rd and 4th win, and you guys get asked out of the playoff.
Yeah,
like that's pretty much what you're asking for. Because like hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say the daddy's going to the open, and we just get mollywopped because you saw some of these teams.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean? Like they're just, I don't want to say better organized. I think they're just have more resources and have more connections to people who have played at a higher level.
Yeah.
So let's say we get cooked, but let's say somebody like Paramount or somebody that's on the cusp gets us, like let's say Platoon or somebody, and we have no more pitching, and we're just fucking scrapping it together, and they beat the shit out of us. Not only do they get run differential probably advantages, but they also get an easy win, and now they're in. Right. So like, I think that was kind of like the rumblings that were going around, that like nobody thought the Paramount Pirates were going to get in, but I think their last 2 games were against really weak opponents, and they got them in. But I wouldn't say that because I watched that team play the Sunrocks, and that team's pretty legit too, the Paramount Pirates.
Yeah.
They had like a couple guys that we played in Moneyball.
You want to know who they played in their last 2 games?
Yeah, I think it was their last 2. But I don't even know how much merit that has, though. Because you know some people just say shit.
People just be saying shit, yeah. Oh, my God. Here we go with this fucking app. I swear to God, I'm going to shoot myself. I'm not going to shoot myself. Okay, the Paramount Pirates in pool, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They played Molino and Reyes.
Reyes.
Yeah, or even if they played the SoCal Titans.
Who played them? That's the Paramount.
Yeah, it's giving me 7 games, but it's not giving me theirs.
The ones from before.
Who the fuck did they play?
Allegedly, they played one of the teams that went winless.
Oh, okay. They played Molino and Reyes. So Molino went 3-3 and Reyes went 2-4. So
see, so like that's where I'm like,
and they beat them both. But like the scores were 6-9 and 6-8. So like no, like whatever you heard it has no merit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why like I wanted to like double check and like put this out here right now because I'm like, it just
motherfuckers be saying dumb shit for
I'm
no
just
fucking
like,
reason.
Yeah, I guess it would be true if they played like the Coras, like that
who
went
went 0-6.
Yeah, for their last game, and that's what propelled them in. But no, they beat 2 like teams that were like in the mix the whole time. Like Molino was in the mix, right?
Yeah,
and so was Reyes. Like I think they ended up suffering two late games. Like I think they ended up like losing in later on in the game or something like that. I don't know if they got mollywopped.
Yeah,
but
ultimately, man.
But that's what I'm saying. I watched that team because I think we were heading out that day, so Sunday morning, and I went to go buy like a BP top from NABA shit because I seen them and I was like, oh,
sick invite, by the way. I was like, I had that John Travolta in
like,
Pulp Fiction. I was just like,
bro, I got up and there was nobody up. Not my people.
I was up. I was probably taking a shit.
That's probably why I was just like, dude, I got to get going because I was like, I had to go down there.
Yeah.
And I was only going to be there for like an inning or two.
Your ass was there for like 2 hours.
I was there for like an hour.
I think it was 2 hours, dog.
It was like an hour and some change.
So, yeah.
Because I had to get like stuff for like to leave.
Yeah.
I had to get gas up and all that shit.
Yeah, no, I would have went with you, and I probably would have done the same because we ended up going to breakfast. Went to the Waffle House.
Yeah.
To Waffle House, where was it?
I know. I seen the picture and I was like, damn.
Yeah, the one in Tempe. I'm just like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go.
We went.
That Waffle House was fucking lit. It was packed, but it was Sunday morning.
Morning, it's like brunch hour. Because we went to a wing spot and just watched football. Like before we dipped out, we like stopped in Phoenix. One of the girls wanted to get something from a dispensary, so it was like right across the street from where we're at. We're like, cool.
Damn, you didn't get any Sun Rock stuff, dog? Damn.
Gotta
be will the disrespect.
They gotta offer it up. I didn't know that was available to me. But most of them are edible people, though. I think they're more edible people. They're not really like.
Oh, okay.
Like they like to smoke.
Gotcha.
Because I'm me too. I'm not a big like smoker. Like I don't.
Right.
Bong hits, none of that shit. I'm just like, I'll take an edible.
Right. Fuck edibles. I have a very bad experience.
Well, you have to be very careful.
For sure. You gotta know what you're taking. You can't just ingest something that a trusted friend would give you. If you know, you know. Tender huggy cuddles. 25 wood miner. These motherfuckers got fucked by the rain.
Oh god.
They got absolutely fucked, man. They're not doing a champion or anything, right?
No, they are.
They are, yeah. Then I have no clue, but where pool play ended, Kansas City and 18 wood miner, which was or 25 wood miner, their top division.
Yeah.
KC Monarchs 3-0, San Diego Walk-Ons 3-0, Night Train 2-1, Phoenix Athletics 2-1, Midwest Storm, SoCal Huskies 1-2, Westside Weasels, and the OC Juice 0-3. Yeah, that buzz is killer.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
And so
My fault, guys.
So I don't think they did anything with 25s.
No, they did because I think they sent something earlier saying that.
If they play, then these games haven't even happened yet. We're doing this shit early as fuck.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like that, if we did take a break, because we were debating like if we were gonna put this out today, if we are gonna wait for 25s to be done.
Yeah, but I just don't want to hear everybody's fucking bullshit.
We can always cover 25s, 35s, but
yeah, we can get to those after.
But I know
next week.
I think Dylan like updated us, and he was saying that like they got a text saying that wherever the rankings was where they're at. So if you're the top 4 teams, you were in. And if like you didn't get those games, because I think then Jesse updated us and said that they thought.
Yeah, Jesse's out there right now.
Yeah, because he's with Sonora.
Shout out Jesse for not being here.
Was it Sonora? I can't remember.
Jesse just like doesn't want to be on this podcast anymore.
I don't know what.
I'm gonna cut that fool.
I can't remember what team he's with.
Jesse, you're fired.
But he was saying, and I don't even
Heifer.
think they're in the same division or whatever, maybe. But
you who will never sponsor you ever in the history of ever.
I think from Jesse's experience, he was saying that they got asked out because they would have probably won out been in the playoffs.
Right.
But since they ended it right there, I think they finished like 2-2 while everybody else finished like 3-0 or.
Who was he playing with? Sonora. He was playing with Sonora. So yeah, 2-1. They would be the 5 seed. Yeah.
Yeah. So they were just out because they have to get the semi and the championship out of the way.
Okay. So we're at the time that us, we're recording here now. These games have not taken place yet.
Yeah.
So, good luck to those teams. I hope you won. We'll cover that next time. And then, so that's the 25. Did I talk about the 25 rookie national? No. Fresno Grizzlies, San Jose Sox.
They're playing right now.
San Diego Killer Bees and the San Antonio Nationals. Nationals Grizzlies are playing right now. Yes. 3:30, the Bees and the Sox are playing. Down in the 25 Wood. I was going to say 25 Wood Wookie. 25 Wood Rookie. The Santa Barbara Black Sox at the top. The Mastiffs at 3-1. Black Sox 4-0. Mastiffs 3-1. Do Life Diablos 3-1. LA Hard Knocks 3-1. California Phillies 2-2. San Diego Outsiders 2-2. Venice Marlins 2-2. San Jose Marlins 1-3. Second City 1-3. Las Vegas Wolfpack 1-3. And then just Wolfpack 0-4. Interesting. I wonder if there was like a combo team. So it's looking like the Diablos and Masters are playing each other now. And then the Hard Knocks and Black Sox will play later. Shout out to former Gator whose baseball playing career has died with this tournament. Shout out Rudy Duran for your service to this game. It's rather unfortunate or fortunate, depending on who you ask, that your career baseball playing days have ended here with the rain. It rained on your parade. Shout out to you, sir. May baseball give you more blessings down the road. That's all I got as far as the NABA. 25 Wood.
That was crazy.
Rookie, national, and minor. 35 Wood, real quick. They're about to start.
Who cares? No.
They're about to start today. They got 2 divisions, Wood minor, Wood rookie. We got the Braves, Seminoles, Grizzlies again, the Storm, Scorpions, and West Coast, Wood minor. And then the rookie, you got the Arizona Nationals, Phoenix Locomotives, SoCal Titans, Team West Coast, Tequileros, U.S. Military War Dogs, Vancouver Canadians, and the Yeti Reds. I'm going to take the Yeti Reds because Eric Sim is on that team too. Let's go.
The Vancouver Canadians.
So let's give the U.S. Military War Dogs a kick in the ass and
Vancouver Canadians
win something. The Vancouver Canadians?
Yeah.
All right, that's the rookie. And the minor, give me the Grizzlies.
Fuck you. Who's the other team?
Arizona Braves, Chicago Seminoles, Fresno Grizzlies, Midwest Storm, Scottsdale Scorpions, and West Coast.
Give me West Coast.
You want West Coast?
I'm on the West Coast.
You're on the West Coast?
Who's on that team?
I feel like all these teams.
I feel like Team West Coast has somebody that we know.
West Coast would have. I do not recognize any of Enrique Lopez, Matt Palmer. Let me see. Oh, Matt Palmer, my good friend.
That's funny.
Yeah. I apologize if you're on this team and I don't recognize your name and I'm not putting a face to a name. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got as far as NABA is concerned, Frank. We have some SOS.
All right, hurry up because I gotta go.
Make it quick. I will make it quick. I'll make it quick, Daddy. Let me see.
That's where I was fucking up.
It's me being gay. All right, here we go. I know you don't like me saying that shit, Frank. But it's all right, bro. It's all right.
Crazy.
Bowski said it. Who gives a fuck? Frank did not say it. Frank didn't say it. You care.
Best not.
I don't know. You care for some reason. You gave me this look like you don't say that.
The way you were phrasing it just didn't sound right to me.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Explain.
Because you're hating on the gays.
I was not.
Yeah, by
the context was, let's go. I just got a notification for the Red Sox winning. Hey, man, brother, Red Sox go back to the playoffs after 4 years. All right, 2 SOSs. One's from Austin Peters. He says, Arizona was lit. Can't wait to run it back. Every team was pretty fucking legit. Good games in the chat. What does that mean, good games in the chat? Or GG's in the chat? GG's in the chat is good game?
Yeah.
Okay, so why in the chat?
I think because he's referring to like everybody who went out.
Who was there?
Yeah.
Everyone was part of it. Okay.
Who they saw, yeah.
That's us. We were there.
Good GG's.
GG's.
For sure for us. At least we made the playoff though.
Damn.
I'm just fucking around.
At least we got the 1C, baby. Just kidding. And
We're
then
ass, bro.
the next one is from Jet Nathan 42. He said tournament over and sends a screenshot of what looks like the 25 rookie, American rookie, and it just says tournament over.
Oh, because of the rain.
Yeah, sorry guys.
That does suck, bro. I was rooting that it would like stop raining, and then people sent videos, and I'm like, oh god,
dude, it was pouring like fucking crazy. This fool B-Will didn't send nothing this week. This is bullshit. I was just praising him out in Arizona for story time with B-Will. I'm like, this is story time with B-Will right here, everybody. And yeah, he didn't send shit. He's probably playing ball right now. I would imagine. I hope he's playing baseball right now. You know, unlike us, we're losers. We suck. Let me see. MLB is about to have its playoffs. That's going to be fun. We can talk about it next week. Frank, your Angels
eliminated.
Quick, give me 3 words that would sum up this season.
3 words?
Uh-huh.
Exciting but disappointed.
Okay. Exciting but disappointed.
And to elaborate, like just to like kind of touch on that, there was moments of brilliance, but our bullpen still needs work. And we like, I think me and Cortez were talking about it earlier. If we get like a number 2, if we can get a number 1 without breaking the bank, number 2, we would probably be a little bit more in the mix because the bullpen. I think one of the stats was fucking crazy. It was like 18 or 19 games that we were winning, and we ended up losing because the bullpen blew it.
Damn.
So that puts us at a couple of games above 500, right? And then let's say we get another starter that like, because Kwanowitz and I think our number 5 guy were non-existent. I know people were hitting on the old heads, like Anderson and fucking what's the other fucking dude's name that played for the Cubs? Can't remember his name right now.
Hendricks.
Hendricks and Kikuchi. They're like, oh wait. Kikuchi's middle tier starter probably, but he's our ace. That's what we got. That's what we got to work with. Cool. But Hendricks and Anderson kept us in a bunch of games. Yeah. It was the 4 or 5 guys, or the guys that were supposedly 3-5, that didn't do shit for us. Yeah. We all lost a lot of games in that role, but looking forward to the young guys, dude. The young guys look solid. Like we have a good young team. But
spend some money a little bit, and then maybe.
Yeah, but I think also like I told people,
I have no idea what the free agent class looks like this coming for next year.
I have no idea. I'm
gonna
be optimistic, but I also think that like we're like the Cowboys of baseball, like like the Raiders of baseball when they were like they had the.
You like to taste the rainbow?
No, because you know how like
just saying
their own.
These are your words.
Yeah,
you're the Cowboys of baseball.
I think it's like the owners, right?
Another cross-sport reference, Frank. I'm knowledgeable, dog.
It's like the owners eventually will have to either like sell the team
do
or die. Because that's the only way they're gonna give up control. And like obviously that's where I think we're at with that. Like
quote of the week: they got to do something or die.
They got to sell or die.
Sell or die.
Because at that point, like, it doesn't seem likely like that. We're gonna just start spending money after not spending any money, or spending money in the wrong places,
as it usually goes.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 words for my Boston Red Sox. A beautiful disaster.
Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful disaster, man. It could go either really good or really fucking bad.
They walked off again in those green uniforms. Like you had told me, you're like, they keep walking off in those.
The walk-off greens, baby. You know, they walked it off to clinch. They just won again today. They lost yesterday. The Tigers clinched. Shit, are those games over, dude? They're probably wrapping up, huh?
Yeah. Sunday. Season's over, right? Pretty much regular season?
So the regular season's over for the Red Sox, the Rockies. Rockies Giants are done. White Sox Nationals are done. They don't fuck them. Pirates Braves are done. Cardinals Cubs. I think the Cubs are the only playoff team there. Marlins Mets. Ooh, the Mets are losing 4-0 in the bottom of the 8th, dude.
That's it, right?
If the Mets lose, that's a wrap. The Guardians are losing. That's gonna be interesting. They're losing 5-4. About to go fucking turn these games on downstairs as soon as we finish. Padres, Diamondbacks. Padres are up 10-2.
Reds are losing too.
Blue Jays are up 13-4.
Okay.
Yankees are up 3-2 in the top of the ninth. They're playing for their division. And then the Tigers lost, and the Indians may lose. They're losing in the bottom of the eighth. If the Indians win, Cleveland Guardians, also known as the Indians, if they
formerly known,
also they're still the major
formerly
league,
known.
the major league movie's still out. Okay, so yeah, it just depends on who wins, man. These games are about to wrap up, so we'll know after this recording, shortly after, where everybody stands. So that's pretty cool, man. Playoff baseball. Should we do another hot dog eating contest?
That's up to you.
It's up to me. Will you show up if I do it?
Maybe.
If you want to do it, let me know, and then let me see how we can arrange it. If you're listening, send me a DM to my personal. I do. Before we wrap it up, dog, I know you got to go. It's 2:45. Before we wrap it up, I just want to apologize to everybody that all the DMs that I have not gotten to, all the posts and tags and all that stuff. Thank you for doing it. However, I was quote unquote locked out of the DMs. Damn. Not the DMs, but the podcast Instagram. So if you tagged us, I will try to get to it. I also have a lot of family shit going on, so there's that. However, social media is not the end all be all of life, right, Frankie?
Yes, sir.
You know, let's stop with our oppression Olympics, and everybody just fucking play ball. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a bitch. Quit being a bitch and come on. I wish I had the Debo soundbite. Stop being a bitch and come on. Yep, one of our favorite.
Stop being a bitch. Come on. Like the deep ass voice.
Yeah, I can't do it. See, I can't even do the right tone of voice. Anyways, all right, Frankie, that's a wrap. Hour and a half. Let's get the fuck out of here. You go enjoy whatever you're gonna enjoy.
Yeah. Whatever
it is you're gonna go do. I will enjoy the rest of my week. Hopefully, I'm back to work. So that's where we're at, man.
Fuck.
Look out for the 2023 NABA vlog.
Might come out.
That might come out very soon. I just need to do like a couple things to it to complete it.
You want to hear something crazy before we leave?
Look out for the 2025 NABA vlog after a couple other vlogs that I'm gonna do in between.
Okay.
And then what do you got?
So the Grizzlies, because I follow them, they shared that they play at 1, right? They're playing the San Antonio Nationals. I think you said it. Then if they advance, they would play at 6. Tempe Diablo, I'm guessing in the stadium for 25s. Then, since I'm guessing some of those guys in 25s probably play for the 35s too.
Oh.
They play at 11 p.m.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to cross-reference those rosters, dude.
And like,
damn it. I don't feel like doing it right now. I would do it if we had time.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we talk about 25s and 35s. But that shit's interesting. I was like, 11 p.m. because of the rain.
Yeah.
Because everything got pushed back.
The rain will fuck everything
So
up,
they
man.
might be, some of those guys might be playing for a championship. And
then going to pool play.
And like legitimately sitting there. Because if, let's say their game ends at 9, sitting there and waiting until 11.
Man.
To play their second or their first game of 35s.
That might actually happen. If they have like the same rostered guys. Yeah, for sure.
There's probably some crossover, but they're playing in different tournaments.
There'll be a little bit of crossover, I think.
Right?
I would
25
imagine.
to 35 is a whole different tournament technically.
Not a different Fresno Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
That's cool though. Like, man, maybe we'll
do
the
NABA Arizona World Series. Sunday League's baseball vacation.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know. All right, Fred, let's get the fuck out of here, bro. You enjoy your evening.
Thanks.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I hope all you fucking Bush Leaguers enjoy your week. Wanted to get something out for you. Appreciate your ears, lending us your ears.
You
and
fucks.
All that bullshit. We would appreciate it if you paid your motherfucking umpire fees. Frank, every week, those umpire fees are $5. Ain't nobody gonna do it like me. Biggest flex. The biggest flex outside.
I can't wait till they change that shit to $6.
Depends on how many guys you got on your roster. All right, let's get the fuck out of here, dog. See you next week. Episode 240. Peace.